Hello there, welcome home. We're bringing you a new listing and I'm so excited for it because it hasn't hit the marketplace in over 5 decades. This property is in the Whittier neighborhood, and Whittier's a large city, right? So let me give you some context. We're in the East Whittier area. We're just south of Lambert, just east of Santa Gertrudis. So we border the La Mirada, La Habra, and then, snuggled here in the middle of Whittier, essentially. It's a cul-de-sac street. The lot here is huge. It's over 10,000 square feet, and you can do whatever you want with it, which I love. The street itself is nice and quiet. You can hear the wind blowing, the trees flowing here, the birds chirping. And I love cul-de-sac streets for that reason, because you get this seclusion and this privacy that is really unmatched by the other streets that are kind of connected to busy streets and so on and so forth. And let's just talk about this tree here. I mean, this thing is huge. Imagine putting a swing up here, maybe a tire, just chilling out. If you have kids hanging out here, enjoying your house, and really just enjoying your time. Outside of that though, let me show you inside because you're gonna love it. Come on in. So let me get you set up. We're 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just a tad under 1,900 square feet of beautiful living space. The house has all of the open concept areas for you to entertain, for your growing family, and then you have the 4 bedrooms, which there's not many 4-bedroom homes on the market right now. What we love about this property is the other flexibility it has to add to it and kind of do your own thing to it as well. So I'm standing in the actual living room, which is your traditional living room space, right? You can fit your sitting area here, or you can do what a lot of folks are doing, turning the entry living room into the playground, or if you're homeschooling, you can turn this into the homeschool area. Personally, here's what I would do when I move in, is I'm gonna take this window here, and actually, because the space is already cut out for you, I'm gonna make this a big slider opening into your backyard so you can have 2 access spots leading out to your big backyard. That's just for, an idea there. And then of course, everybody loves knocking down a good old fashioned wall. You knock this down, and then you're gonna have a grandiose open concept right into your dining room area, which connects to your kitchen, and then your huge family area. So let's talk about this dining room space here, because it does connect to the kitchen, which is great for entertaining. Imagine if you don't want to knock this wall down, which I believe someone will. We've seen the floor plans here locally. This is what a lot of folks do, just to make it a bigger space, but you can also keep it traditional. You can fit a nice big table in here, probably I would say a round table, maybe 8 to 10 people, or you can do rectangular and do 6 to 8, whatever your pleasure is. You can do that. The kitchen was updated, but it was not updated to today's updates. It was updated a while back, but it's easily move-in ready. You can enjoy it for what it is. And I like the flexibility of it being so close to the dining room area and your family room, so you're not kind of cut out of the mix, right? Of the entertainment, of the get-togethers. It's super important. You got a breakfast bar area here. So the kiddos, if you have any, or you plan on having some. I have 3 troublemaking children myself, so I could just picture my kids here hanging out, getting ready for school, going over homework, talking to mom and dad, just hanging out here. That can be your space here as well. You've got plenty of storage. And then I like that you have an individual laundry room, which is a rare thing for a lot of these homes here built in the 60s. You have the laundry in the garage, right? Here, you have your own space, and then it connects to your one of 2 bathrooms here, which also connects to that 1st bedroom when you walk in. Now let's get you over here to the big family room. This space is huge and great if you love to entertain. You can picture it. The big parties happen here. Christmas time, you can put up easily a 10, 12-foot tree. You've got the fireplace, chestnuts roasting by the fireplace. This is the time right now during December. And I just love that it's a big open concept and you can have a lot of fun with it with you and your family. If you set it up for family gatherings, you still have access into the dining room, you still have access into the kitchen. And then of course, if you want to take a step outside, which most people will, you have this access here that will take you right out to your backyard. Let's check this out. So the backyard, right when you come outside, you'll notice you have this open air area. This is it's kind of like your house is shaped like a horseshoe, if you will. And I guess the normal thought process would have been, shouldn't there be a cover here? Not necessarily, because of the way the sun sets. You really don't experience a ton of sun exposure here. So it's kind of nice to have it out in the open. It's got the concrete area, so you can put some sitting tables out here and chairs and just kind of hang out. But this is really what you're here for. Look at this. You have all of this ample space. You've got a beautiful tree here that provides even more shade, but think about it. You can actually just run wild out here. Our clients have a number of mature fruit trees, a little garden bed, but if that's not your style and you want something a little different, picture this. You can utilize some of this slope here and put in a pool with, still leaving yourself plenty of space on this side of the lot, but you really incorporate the hill area for your pool with the waterfall or the slide, and so to speak. But let's say that's not your jam. What you can also do is you can section it off in 3 tiers. You can make a planter area, you can move your citrus trees up. Next door they did a really cool tree house. You can do something along those lines. Or you can keep it the way it is. You definitely want to invest in some dogs out here because everybody else seems to have them, so you want them to be able to bark at everyone too. But I just love this backyard space because you have so much possibilities out here. Or let's say you're not into the space for the land to enjoy, but you want to extend and take your 1,900 square foot home and turn it into 2,500 or 3,000. You have plenty of room to do that, and you still don't jeopardize your lot space. So really enjoy that part of this property. Let's go inside and we can recap the rest. I hope you enjoyed this tour of Molly Avenue. So let's do a recap, right? We've got 4 spacious bedrooms. You've got the master with access outside, which is really nice. You've got the front entry room that could be, a flexible office area, if you will. And then you've got all this open space here, just under 1,900 square feet. You've got the big lot, 10,000 plus square feet. Here's what you have to know and understand. This property, it's a trust sale. So we're actually dealing with the estate of the family. The owner had the good fortune of passing away in their home, like a lot of folks would love to at a certain age of life. And the owners here had a beautiful life and they chose to do it peacefully in their sleep in their home. And I bring that up to you because in real estate, that is something you need to know about when you're purchasing a home. It doesn't take away from the aesthetic or the value of the property, but you just know that going in. This home, because it's a trust sale though, and we're dealing with the heirs, they're exempt from really the knowledge of the home because it's not their home specifically, and what you see is what you get here. So that's what's nice because you actually get a blank canvas to work with, but you're getting the most important parts, the floor plan, the square footage, the bedroom count, the lot size, and then the rest is your own canvas to deal with it. But because of those circumstances and the home probably just needing a little bit of TLC because it is outdated, that's why the price is so attractive. And because of that, it's going to wager in, even in this market, multiple offers and people getting excited about it because it's very rare homes come up at this price point. But let's also talk about what you're getting on top of just a brick and mortar, right? You're the cul-de-sac, you're walking distance to some great parks. You've got Cedar Creek Park right down the street here. You've got the La Habra Parks, you have Whittier Parks, La Mirada. So proximity-wise, it's very nice. Now, let's talk entertainment. It's really nice because you've got the Whittier Quad right up the street here for your shopping and dining needs. You have Uptown Whittier. It's a little bit more of a trek, but it's actually still in the Whittier area. So you've got the movie theaters, you've got shopping, all that good stuff. You've got the La Habra shopping centers right down the street. You've got some great golf courses between all the cities that you live in here. So it's really, you're getting more than just the bedrooms, baths, and the square feet. You're getting a lifestyle here. And let's not forget the amazing schools. And these schools are all walking distance, which is a really nice place to be. So if you'd like to see this property in person, after what you've seen here and the information you now know, we would love to show it to you in person. Remember, what you see is what you get here. You can call me, you can text me, and we will arrange for you to come in person and fall in love. 714-335-0844 is the number for us. We look forward to showing you this home. Have a great day.